up, everyone? Good morning. This is Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. How are you guys feeling on this Thursday? I hope all of you guys are feeling wonderful. I'm feeling wonderful. We got a great video today. I got some good stuff to talk to you guys about. If you guys are a Laker fan, particularly Patrick Beverley is a Laker. He woke up this morning to the news that he is now a Los Angeles Laker. Now, some people might have mixed reactions about this. Some people, you know, will be willing to accept him. You know, I'm one of those people who has mixed reactions. I like Patrick Beverley, but then I don't like Patrick Beverley. He's a player that you definitely would want to have on your team. But he also comes with that headache, right? He's that player that just works your nerves. And I mean, this is equivalent to, you know, a parent putting up with their daughter's boyfriend. They don't particularly like the kid. They think he's a nuisance. They think he's not the best person for their daughter. They're not really content with it, but they more or less tolerate it. They put up with it. They just deal with the situation. They're not gonna steal away their daughter's happiness. They're gonna let her fall in love with whoever that person may be, even if they don't approve of them getting married, even if they disapprove of the person, that their daughter is marrying. Well, this is the same situation, okay? Patrick Beverley is about to marry the Lakers, right? He's jumping on board. He's going to put on the purple and gold uniform. No, he's not going to give you a lot of points because he doesn't score a lot of points. He runs his mouth more than he scores points. He comes off as a troll. We all know this about him, right? He's best known for that. He's best known for that in-your-face toughness, that defensive intensity that he brings to the court. And that's one of the positives about Patrick Beverley, is that he's going to bring that same level of intensity every night on the defensive end of the floor. He is that guy who can play games with your mind. He can get inside your head. That's the type of player he is. He reminds you of a Draymond Green, a Dennis Rodman, a Vernon Maxwell. He reminds you of one of those guys because those guys used to get under players' skins. They used to take them out of their game. And that's the same thing that Patrick Beverley can do for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers needed another great defender. They needed someone that brings that toughness each night. Because last season, we all saw it. The Lakers did not play a lick of defense. There were many nights that this team fell asleep on defense. Now with Patrick Beverley, he's not gonna hit the snooze button. He's gonna make everyone on the team wake up and defend. If they don't defend, he's gonna do whatever it takes to, make it difficult for the person that he is defending, the person that he is guarding, because that's the type of player he is. So he's a player you definitely want on your team, but if he's not on your team, you're going to obviously root against him. So now the Lakers are set to acquire the veteran guard. He's a frequent nemesis, as we all know. They're snatching him up from Utah. They traded away Taylor Hurton Tucker, THT, and Stanley Johnson is also in that deal as well. So it's the first big move for the Lakers since signing LeBron James to a 2-year extension last week. Beverley is in his age 34 season. I believe he is 34 years old now. He played in 58 games last season with the Minnesota Timberwolves. He definitely brought the energy. His presence was absolutely felt in the clubhouse. He spent, 4 years as an emotional leader for the Clippers. And then last year we saw him act a fool after the Timberwolves won a play-in tournament game. He jumped onto the scores table, did his best imitation of Kobe Bryant, as if the Minnesota Timberwolves were just crowned NBA champions. But again, he is regarded as one of the most pesky defenders, a scrappy type player, best known for his attitude, his raw toughness, and his defensive intensity. And we'll see how it works out now that he joins a backcourt that currently features former rival Russell Westbrook along with Kendrick Nunn. Don't forget, you got Lonnie Walker now, and you still have Hillbilly Kobe, they like to call him, Austin Reeves. But I guess I could put up with Beverley for a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of Patrick Beverley. I will be honest and say I'm not the biggest fan of Patrick Beverley, but I will say this, that anyone would root for him if he's on your team. And Laker fans, I'm hearing from some Laker fans, I've seen on social media some Laker fans praise this move, welcome him in with open arms. So that tells me a lot. That Laker fans are feeling good about Beverley being a Laker, putting on that Laker uniform. Remember for a long time, we didn't even like Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, have you? But then when he joined the Lakers, teamed up with Kobe Bryant, we all fell in love with Meta World Peace, So, sometimes when that player puts on that same jersey, the jersey that of the team that you root for, it's easier to root for that person. Now, Beverley has had some negatives, and that has been some durability problems. Playing more than 60 games only once in the past 5 seasons. So, they're not going to ask him to be a scorer because he's not going to give you a lot of points. But I will say this, he will, with his quick hands and his ability and his know-how to, get inside a player's head, that can make it very difficult for that player. He has that finesse. He has that drive. He has that winning attitude. Even though he can be a bit, of a problem child, come off as annoying and make people so angry with his antics on the court. We seen his crazy antics. We seen him push Chris Paul from behind. We seen him get in the face of other players. Had to be restrained. Had to be separated. This is a guy that would, put his hands up in a minute and swing. That's the guy. That's the type of guy he is. He would literally, provoke someone, and next thing you know, those two guys are, throwing hands. So, he's one of the NBA's biggest villains. He is on the Lakers now, and he's playing with LeBron. He went on record and said he wanted to team up with LeBron. Well, he got his wish. He is now a Laker, and he is going to be playing alongside LeBron James. You guys have a wonderful Thursday. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. It's real simple. Not that hard. Just hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with current content. You can even go back and look at some of my old videos if you guys like. You guys can also follow my fan page on Facebook, The Sports Judge, so be sure to check that out. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Sports Judge 85. I'm out of here now. I'm checking out. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys real soon in another sports video.